Abra and the Psychic Showdown. Ash, Misty, Brock, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle continue their journey towards Cerulean City, traveling through a mixed terrain of grassy plains, rocky hills, and winding dirt roads. The episode opens with a bright morning, the sun casting long shadows over the landscape, while the group navigates carefully around wild Pokémon habitats. Misty comments on the varied terrain, reminding the group to be cautious of sudden obstacles and hidden hazards. Brock, as always, observes the environment, noting Pokémon behavior and encouraging Ash to use observation and strategy in addition to strength. Ash is eager, scanning for Pokémon encounters and opportunities to test his growing team, while Pikachu walks beside him, alert to both natural threats and potential adversaries. The central focus of the episode emerges when the group learns about a young psychic-type trainer named Sabrina, who has a reputation for extraordinary skill with Abra and Kadabra. The local villagers recount tales of trainers being unable to retrieve their lost or escaped Pokémon from Sabrina's hands, highlighting both her talent and the strategic challenge she presents. Ash, motivated by curiosity and his desire to improve, resolves to engage with Sabrina, emphasizing the ongoing theme of learning through experience and facing increasingly challenging opponents. Upon reaching Sabrina's area, Ash encounters an Abra using teleport to move unpredictably, making direct engagement difficult. The episode uses this scenario to introduce viewers to psychic-type mechanics and strategies, emphasizing that battles require observation, patience, and adaptation to unfamiliar abilities. Ash observes that Abra can avoid most attacks through teleportation, and quickly realizes that conventional battle techniques alone will not succeed. Pikachu and the other Pokémon follow Ash's lead, demonstrating growing coordination, attentiveness, and responsiveness to Ash's commands. During the initial skirmish, Team Rocket appears, aiming to exploit the distraction to steal rare Pokémon from the local area. Jessie, James and Meowth attempt to capture Abra using mechanical traps and Pokeballs. Their plans, however, are complicated by Abra's repeated teleportation and the environmental challenges presented by the hilly terrain and dense forests. Ash's team responds strategically. Pikachu uses controlled Thunderbolt attacks to disable devices, Bulbasaur and Charmander create diversions, Squirtle manipulates water hazards to hinder Team Rocket's movement, and Misty coordinates with Stereo to manage open areas and protect bystanders. The scenario reinforces the importance of adaptability, teamwork, and environmental awareness in both battles and crises. The climax of the episode occurs when Abra evolves into Kadabra, dramatically increasing its psychic powers and control over the battlefield. Ash quickly assesses the new challenge and adapts his strategy accordingly. Pikachu uses quick, tactical thunder shocks, while Bulbasaur coordinates Vine Whip attacks to restrict Kadabra's movements. Charmander creates controlled fire-based diversions, and Squirtle uses water to create obstacles without harming the environment. Misty observes patterns in Kadabra's movements and advises on positioning, while Brock provides strategic guidance and emphasizes caution and ethical battle conduct. The battle highlights the necessity of careful observation, rapid adaptation, and the integration of each Pokémon's abilities to achieve success. In the final confrontation, Ash recognizes that winning requires more than raw strength. By predicting Kadabra's teleportation patterns and combining the strengths of his team, he is able to corner Kadabra temporarily, allowing Pikachu to deliver a precise, non-lethal thunder shock that forces Kadabra to yield. The resolution demonstrates a balance between tactical skill, ethical responsibility, and trust in Pokémon abilities. Team Rocket's interference is once again neutralized, as Pikachu and the team coordinate attacks that send them blasting off in classic fashion, emphasizing that overconfidence and underestimating opponents leads to predictable failure. Following the battle, Kadabra remains under Sabrina's care, highlighting that Ash's victory was in strategy and understanding rather than capturing the Pokémon. Ash reflects on the importance of studying opponents, anticipating behaviors, and respecting Pokémon autonomy. Pikachu and the other Pokémon demonstrate growth, coordination, and trust in Ash's leadership, while Misty and Brock continue to reinforce lessons in strategy, ethics, and environmental awareness. The episode concludes with Ash and his team leaving the area as the sun sets, the warm glow reflecting off hills and forests. Ash reflects that mastery as a Pokémon trainer requires intelligence, patience, and empathy, not just strength or numbers. Misty acknowledges the value of observation and analysis, Brock praises ethical decision-making and strategic thinking, and Pikachu and the other Pokémon rest confidently, reflecting mutual trust and growth. Abra and the Psychic Showdown emphasizes critical lessons, understanding opponent abilities, strategic thinking, observation, patience, ethical responsibility, and coordination between trainers and Pokémon. Ash's journey continues to develop in intellect, empathy, and leadership, showing that true mastery involves combining knowledge, ethics, and teamwork rather than relying solely on brute force or victories.